Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a kind of plan with me video, just showing how I kind of plan for school and just everyday life really. Being my sorority keeps me busy all the time, so I always have things with that, just school, work, social life, things like that. I'm going to show you guys how I put that all in my planner. First off, sorry if like any of my face looks like weird or splotchy. I actually just took a nap, so productivity at its finest. But we're about to be a lot more productive because I'm going to sit down with my planner and plan for the month of April. I also just want to know I'm not wearing just like a regular t-shirt. I actually cropped it so it's not just like a big plain white t-shirt. It is March 24th today, so I know it is nearing the end of the semester, which means that you probably have already planned for the semester or at least the month coming up, but I figured I would still go ahead and film this and show you guys what I do when I am trying to plan for the month ahead. When I do get like my syllabus and stuff at the beginning of the semester, I will put the majority of that in like right away, or at least I will do a month at a time. So for this semester I have pretty much done month by month. I sit down at the end of the month that has just happened. I don't even know what I'm saying. Basically, I'll just sit down at the end of the month prior to look at the month ahead, and I will put in any major dates I know of, just because I know sometimes things change and get moved around, and I hate more than anything like writing something down and knowing it's gonna have to change or have to cross it out or something. So I do just kind of not wait till last minute, but wait until I have like a better idea of what is for sure and what had to change and adjust. So that's why I have waited this long to plan for April. I honestly would have done it probably like a week or two ago, but I did want to film this video and this is just when I've had the time. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more college related videos and productivity. If you guys like that, I'll try and do more of those, even though I'm not always the most productive person, but I try to be, so I can definitely do more videos like this in the future. Again, this video isn't really going to be like a list of tips or anything on how I plan, which I could do later if that's something you guys want to see, but I really am just going to sit down and show you from my computer, my planner, what I do and the steps I go through to make sure I'm planning for the month.
The first thing I like to do is open up my Canvas, which is basically just how we look at like our assignments and different classes for school. And then I will go into the first class that I want to write down the assignments for, and I will go to the assignments tab and see if I have anything coming up. I will check the syllabus too, just to see if they like line up, but I like to look at the assignments first. Now I am going to check the syllabus, usually because I know sometimes this is my digital media class. He moved some dates around and stuff, so the syllabus isn't really accurate, so that's why I check the assignments page to be sure. And then I'm going to go into my planner and go ahead and start planning at the beginning of the month. Each of my classes have like a certain day that things are due, and this class things are due on Tuesdays because that's when we meet. So I will start at the beginning of the month, and then I will write down what is due the first week, and of course just go the next week and keep filling in all of the assignments that I have coming up. For some reason I had something on, what is that, a Saturday, Friday? I don't know what that was, but then I'm gonna go back and highlight that. I have a different color for every class, so for my digital media class it is blue, and I don't know if you could tell on the front of my canvas, each of those classes are also the same color. I'm basically just going to do the same thing for the rest of my classes. This next one is my advanced media class, and I'm just going to do the same thing and check the syllabus to see our course schedule and the assignments tab just to see what I have. And it's also, that class is also on Tuesdays, so everything's going to be due on the Tuesday of every week. So I'm just going to go in and add that underneath the other class that I did. And again, I'm going to highlight each of those assignments, and this one is going to be pink. Next, I'm going into my film art class. This is just like an elective. It's actually like a writing intensive. It's like a capstone that I have to take before I graduate. So I'm just going to go through, and she doesn't have them in assignments. They're actually in like a modules tab. So basically just knowing where your teacher is keeping their assignments and figuring out how to check what is coming up is the best way to make sure you're staying on track. And this class, everything is due on Sundays, except I guess something was due on Monday there. So actually the end of April goes into May, so you know how sometimes you have to flip through the other calendar to get to the rest of the month. I just had to do that, and I'm going to go back and highlight these assignments in orange. That's basically my method, is going through one class at a time and then backtracking and highlighting everything I'd just written down so I don't lose track of what I had just put in my planner. And last, I am doing my entrepreneurship class. This is just the intro class, I think, because I just picked up my minor this semester to have a minor in entrepreneurship. So I basically just have a quiz due every couple weeks for this, and they're always due Fridays, but it's not every Friday. It's like I get to skip a couple weeks until there's another one, so I will just put in whenever those due dates are. Kind of go into May to see the end of the April days to make sure I'm writing everything down for the month and still having everything planned out for the end of the semester. And I will go back and highlight these purple. Next, I go on to Gen, which is basically how my sorority uploads like files in our calendar, and we just like do all of our stuff on there basically. So I always want to check to see what I have going on with that. So here I am pulling up the calendar. A lot of these things I already put in to my main calendar. And I also pull up the USF academic calendar just to see if we have any days off or anything I should note in my planner. So here, as you can see, I had a lot of things written down already in the main calendar part of my planner, not really like assignments. I only put those inside my planner, my actual assignments, like in the week by week pages. But the main calendar that shows before every month, I like to put more of my sorority stuff and appointments and just different things like that. So once I know that's finalized and I don't have to change anything, I will go back in and copy the same events I have. Lastly, I will check my phone just to make sure I don't have anything coming up like personal related, if I like made appointments with anybody. I'm doing a lot of graduation pictures for people lately, so I want to make sure I'm writing all of those down.
So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and just to see a little bit of how I do my planning every month. Again, if you have any other video requests, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching.